Hey guys, Nandeep here. In this video, I want to share 3 ways that you can become a productive person. There are productive hacks, biohacks like shortcuts which make you productive temporarily, but I want to share permanent way that you can become productive by bringing in these 3 habits in your lifestyle. It's like a mindset, okay? So, before I begin, my name is Nandeep and I've founded this online community called the Productive Lifestyle Hub where I help people remove unproductive habits, bring in productive habits in their lifestyle through this method called the wrapped routine model that I've created. Okay, so if you want to know more about this, if you like this video and all, check out the link in the description. I have a free masterclass every Sunday, okay, where I go deep inside that. So in this video, I want to share 3 ways that you can become more productive. And the first way is bring out a sense of urgency. Like it's not in a rushed way, but you bring out a sense of urgency wherein you get things done faster than possible. Like it's like you can accomplish your goals in a much shorter period of time. Let me tell this to you in a deeper way. So you don't rush with things. There is a healthy sense of urgency that you bring in doing the things that you want to do. Let me just quickly talk about death here. Death is something that happens for everybody, but we don't wake up every day and remind ourselves that all that I'm doing is going to stop one day. I'm going to die. But imagine if that is tonight. Tonight that is going to happen. Then what I need to do in the daytime so that I won't regret, I'll have a satisfied death. Okay. Now this might be like not a nice way to say it, but just a quick example, because that is true, right? It's a fact that we're all going to die. I don't know if I'm going to be born again, that is a separate thing, but we're all going to die. Death is like taking away a smartphone from a child. The child cries because the child was watching videos or playing games. But unfortunately, there's a time limit. For example, if the child plans that, okay, in some time, my parents are going to get the phone, then the child will gradually wind up. It will not get too attached to the phone. Similarly, the ways that we need to look at life and the tasks that we do in such a way that we don't accumulate too many plans and too many goals. Even if we do that, we make sure that is doable, because one very important thing when we set goals is that it has to be achievable, it has to be measurable, it needs to have a clear like timeline and all that. But most people just have wishes like I need to do travel there and do this stuff, but they don't take conscious decision. Like every day they don't focus on the goal and lay the bricks of the building of that goal. Yeah, if you know what I mean. So bringing in this sense of urgency, in fact reminding yourself of fact that you're actually going to die one day, and if you have set some goals and if you have not foundationally laid some clear plans for them, then that's going to be not satisfying. Okay, somebody said that most people go to their grave with music still in them. It can be art, it can be any other goal for you. You can still have things that you did not accomplish in life, but actually time is going away. Studies are showing that we are living in a time where the focus is less for this generation. So it is very important to bring a natural sense of urgency, because imagine this. When you're focused in an urgent way, all your senses in the body are focused on that particular activity, and you'll find shortcuts and you'll find creative ways. For example, you have an interview and you have less time, you'll naturally find some shortcuts to reach there. Okay, and otherwise you will take the normal route and you can tell others there is a shortcut. Now because you had to go fast, you found a shortcut. Now just take the same example to life. When you bring in a sense of urgency and think that you create deadlines, that is one way to bring this urgency. Remind yourself of death, remind yourself of this deadline, and make sure that you accomplish and challenge yourself. Which takes me to the second point, which is gamify your goals. Again, studies show that when you look at your activities, your work, passion, in a gamified point of view, then you're going to get more excited, which means you'll challenge yourself and you take it like a game. Everybody loves games and we all want to win the game that we are playing. If you take life like a video game itself, then the chances are that you won't give up. Because in a video game, what happens? For example, a first person shooter, you might be killed by somebody, but you actually don't die actually. You just get up and then continue from where you left from the previous place. Similarly, look at life like that. For example, I reward myself that if I finish these tasks within this timeline, I'm going to reward myself with some favorite food, or I'm going to do something that I love, play cricket with people or things like that. So see how you can gamify the goals that you have. Bring a sense of game. Before I go into the next point, I just want to give an example that will be matching to these 2 points that I've shared. Imagine when we were children, our mother feeds food to us and she might say that, there is going to be one devil that is going to come and eat you if you don't eat this food. Okay, or look at the moon, there's going to be some fantasy or something. So this creates this interest for us to eat the food, right? Now this is like both like gamifying and also bringing the sense of urgency. Okay, now if you don't eat, the police will come and catch you, something like that. All our mothers do this. So one example, this just came to my mind because this is there in our mind, this is there in our habit. We naturally are people who will only take serious action when there is some sense of urgency. Otherwise we take it for granted, even if it is health, right? If it is some problem, then we take it seriously. So when we bring in already a sense of urgency, a sense of gamification, then we'll be more productive. Okay, so that is one way to prevent from wasting your life, wasting your time. So the third and final reason, the way that I want to share, is focus on the process more than the result. Okay, process versus the result. Process is better. When you focus more on the result, then it means, say for example, result is future oriented, process is present oriented. You might be knowing that living in the present moment is the best, right? Mind goes to the past or in the future, but you need to know what the result is. You need to be clear of what the outcome is of the goals that you have. But spending too much time on how the goal is going to happen and worrying about that is worrying about future, which is actually not the reality right now. Rather, if you focus on the present, not worrying too much about the result, then naturally it will happen. Like for example, when I posted YouTube videos last year in the beginning, I used to record them, take keywords, put a title that's catchy, put thumbnails, a lot of processes, and I need to upload the YouTube video, and that is the process. And if I've done my best and I just enjoy this sharing of whatever knowledge I have and to help people. But if I post that and then every 15 minutes, half an hour, if I check how many people viewed it, how many people liked it, how many people commented on it or something, then that is something focusing too much on the result. Instead of that, I can just focus more on the process. I need to know the statistics, how people are seeing and all that, to get some feedback to improve myself, but the process is more important. Now, this does not mean that you need to forget the result or the outcome. You can take timelines like 1 week, every 2 weeks, think of the goal or the result, and then see arrangements that you can make to alter the process. Just like, for example, we're going to die, death is the outcome, and see how you can live your life better. Always ask questions of how I can fulfill my life, fulfill myself in a better way. So this question, reflection, this is also something that I do in the community that I have online, the rap routine model. Okay, I just want to share these things. I hope you found this useful. See how you can inculcate these mindsets and habits into your life, into your work, whatever you do. bring a sense of urgency, gamify things that you do. Think of Truman Show, the movie. If you have watched Truman Show, imagine people are watching you and you need to do your best in a healthy way, and you focus on the process than the result. Okay, so I hope that you live a productive lifestyle. If you have found this video useful, share it with people, and also comment down so that we can engage in discussion. I will see you in the next video, and I'll see you live in the masterclass if you've registered for it. I'll see you there. Okay, take care. Bye bye.